So good morning, I'm Teresa Borzacchiello from the Joint Research Center of the European Commission, which is the Science and Knowledge Service of the Commission, providing scientific evidence throughout the whole policy cycle at the European level. I am part of the European Commission Knowledge Center for Bioeconomy Coordination Team, which is based in the Joint Research Center in Bioeconomy unit. Today, I will speak about what is the bioeconomy. The bioeconomy covers all sectors and systems that rely on biological resources, their functions and principles. It includes and interlinks land and marine ecosystems and the services they provide, all primary production sectors that use and produce biological resources, and all economic and industrial sectors that use biological resources and processes to produce value-added products that we will look at today. The bioeconomy is a complex system. It cuts across several disciplines and policies and sectors. From the biomass producing sectors to the biomass processing sectors, all of them relying on the ecosystems that ensure not only the provision of biomass, but also all the other ecosystem services. In brief, the bioeconomy is the renewable part of the circular economy, which is a new way of intending the value chain where nothing is wasted. It uses biological resources from land, seas and oceans to sustainably produce food, feed, energy and materials. Everything starts from the biomass, but what is this biomass? Biomass means any material of biological origin, excluding material embedded in geological formations or fossilized. There are different types of biomass depending on the origin. We have forest biomass, which is biomass produced from forestry and consists of wood, bark, for example for cork, mushrooms and other non-wood products like nuts and berries, leaves and resins. There is the agricultural biomass, which derives from crops. That can be non-food crops such as rapeseed, hemp, cardoon, or food crops like soy, palm oil, sunflower, cereals, fruits and vegetables, roots and tubers. Then we have crop residues that also can be used as biomass, and livestock-derived food and byproducts. The third type of biomass is derived by fisheries and algae. Fisheries, including shellfish and mollusks, can be captured or can derive from aquaculture. Algae can be harvested from nature but can also be cultivated. Algae biomass derives both from macroalgae and microalgae, including spirulina, which is an aquatic microorganism rich in nutrients. And also we can use freshwater plants for algae biomass. Finally, biomass can also be derived by the biodegradable fraction of waste, including industrial and municipal waste of biological origin. Indeed, domestic organic waste or food waste from retail and catering can also be reused, recycled and recovered to be valorized into added value bio-based product. Once harvested or collected, the biomass is transferred into biorefineries. These are processing plants where the biomass feedstocks are converted into a spectrum of valuable food or non-food products. Thanks to transformation processes that can be biological, chemical or physical, the biorefineries provide added value bio-based products, namely food and feed, materials and energy, which we will now go through. Food and feed include plant-based food, like fruits, vegetables, grains, and derived products, feed, and animal-based food, like meat, fish, and dairy. Also, nutraceuticals are part of this category and include vitamins, food supplements, and superfood. Bio-based materials include pulp and paper, furniture and decoration items that are derived from forest biomass, Then we have bio-based products for green building, like building panels, bricks, components for windows, tiles, insulation materials. We have then bio-based textiles based on fish skin, apple or orange peel to produce, for example, eco leather. And then we have bio-based chemicals and materials like lubricating oils for hydraulic and mechanical applications, detergents for domestic or industrial use, personal care products, fertilizers from organic waste. And then there is bio-based plastics, which has a wide range of applications. So, for example, they're used in food packaging, furniture, car dashboards, shoes, even parts of electronic devices, and so on. Finally, with biomass raw material, it is also possible to produce energy in various forms, such as liquid biofuels for transport, for example, bioethanol or biodiesel. Biofuels for heating and electricity. They can be solid, like pellet, firewood, or even gaseous, such as biomethane, which can be used also for electricity generation or cogeneration. There are also plants that allow integrated bioenergy hybrids, combining bioenergy with solar thermal, concentrate solar power, heat pumps, and waste heat recovery for a flexible energy supply and energy storage. The European Strategy for a Sustainable and Circular Bioeconomy was updated in 2018. The main idea is that we don't want a bioeconomy at all costs, but a sustainable and circular bioeconomy that can support a series of ecosystem services which are globally under pressure in this moment. A sustainable and circular bioeconomy can support the Green Deal and the climate neutral ambitions for 2050 through the 5 main objectives of the bioeconomy strategy, which are ensure food and nutrition security, mitigating and adapting to climate change, reducing dependence on non-renewable and sustainable resources, strengthening European competitiveness and creating jobs, and managing natural resources sustainably. All of this is also influenced by sustainable consumers' behavior, which is important. From a socio-economic perspective, the bioeconomy has an important role in the European Union. It employs 8.3% of the workforce, which is 17.4 million workers in 2019, and contributes to 4.7% of the GDP, with 657 billion euros of value added in 2019. The infographics that is reported here gives the shares amongst the various sectors at the European level, and you can consult it at this website. In 2020, the Commission has launched the European Bioeconomy Policy Forum. This forum was foreseen in the European Bioeconomy Strategy Action Plan and is set up for European member states to enable increased cooperation and knowledge exchange on bioeconomy policy development and implementation through networks. This is an occasion for a dialogue between the European Commission and the member states on bioeconomy policy, with a permanent structure designed to have an inclusive and bottom-up and action-oriented development. It is supplemented by ad hoc working groups, and in particular, the Knowledge Center for Bioeconomy is coordinating a working group on bioeconomy knowledge. This working group on knowledge for bioeconomy was launched in May 2021 to better connect with expertise in the member states. The objective is to close specific knowledge and monitoring gaps with high national or regional relevance. The working group has 3 tasks that aim to address specific knowledge gaps with high national or regional relevance, as I said, and enhance best practice exchanges. In particular, Task 1 provides a forum to exchange on widely used socioeconomic indicators for the European bioeconomy, such as employment and value added. Task 2 provides a forum to identify and ultimately develop suitable approaches to monitoring the sustainability of the European bioeconomy with a holistic perspective, while Task 3 pulls together experts to collectively map the diversity of policy initiatives, measures and instruments that support the development of bioeconomies in the EU member states. Here you can see the coverage of this working group across the member states. If you need more information, you can contact the functional mailbox that is reported on the slide. Related to the task 3 of this working group, and also relevant from member states and their regions, the Joint Research Center has been mapping and disseminating information on the progress of member states in developing strategies and other policy initiatives dedicated to the bioeconomy. Here you can see the latest results of this work. These maps were produced in 2021 based on surveys and desk research for the national level and an external study that mapped the bioeconomy strategies in the EU regions. These are draft maps. The full report is due to be published in spring 2022. But you can have an idea of the preliminary results in these slides. With that, I would thank you for your attention, and if you need more information, please consult the European Green Deal webpage of the Commission, which is available in several languages, and the Knowledge Center for Bioeconomy website. Also, you can follow us on social media with different options, as you can see, and thank you.
Ms. Borzacchiello, thank you for your valuable contribution and for this useful presentation as well. It was a pleasure to have you today. So thank you. Thank you again.
Thanks to you. Goodbye.
Bye.